How's it going? Paul Carell, and in this video I'm going to be sharing with you 4 emerging technologies that are coming together synergistically that are either going to give you a massive competitive advantage in your market or end up burying you. Now I know that's a bit of a dramatic intro, but I'm really not kidding here. Those who are the fast movers, the first adopters of these technologies and learn how to use them synergistically will dominate their markets, big and small, local, national, international. And I'm here to make sure that you understand these converging forces so you're not late to the game, because if you are, your competition will be outgrowing you and gobbling up market share at a rate that will be terrifying for you. That could very well spell the end of your business. So let's jump into this. All right. The 4 areas are big data, social media, automated sales funnels, and artificial intelligence. Now, let's start at the top, big data. Big data, The Economist recently came out with a article that said big data is now the most valuable commodity in the world, even more so than precious metals. Why? Well, because the world is a more fragmented, noisier place than it's ever been, and attention is king. If you can't get in front of your ideal prospective client, you are screwed. But how do you get in front of that prospective ideal client and exactly who that person is? Well, it goes far beyond your typical demographics. Oh, I'm looking for a married male that's 45 or older who's a business owner with a net worth of blah, 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 right? All that's good data, right? But what if you could know what part of the country he lived in? Does he own his house? What's his annual income? Again, what did he major in college, right? Where did he go to college? Who's his favorite sports team? What are their religious or even political affiliations, right? Do they donate to any nonprofits? All these things. Are they transplants? Are they still in their hometown? Do they live? Are they in a long-term relationship? Married? Single? Do they have kids? If they do, how long? I mean, you can get so granular with this. It's actually kind of scary, right? But what that means to you as the business owner is when you have this data, you can advertise to only your perfect prospect. Meaning you're not wasting time, money, and other resources going after business that's probably not worth your time and effort, right? And that's where social media comes in. Where do you buy media? Social media is the highest ROI spend on your advertising dollars right now. And nobody in their right mind is going to argue with that. And it's very simple. You can take all this data you have about that ideal customer profile, plug it into platforms like Facebook and LinkedIn, who know everything about you, me, and all their other users. And again, do very, very targeted media buys to only your ideal prospect, giving you the ability to be everywhere all the time. You have omnipresence like Coca-Cola or Apple, but only to your specific target market. Okay? So that's where social media comes in. You use this big data to target your ideal prospects on social media because that's where the attention is, and social media allows you to plug here into here to spend your ad dollars in such a way that creates a positive return on investment. Okay, automated sales funnels. What the hell is that? Sounds like technobabble, and it kind of is. But what an automated sales funnel does is take what you normally do through manual prospecting and lead generation, all the things that are time-consuming, tedious, and demoralizing about generating business, and automate the process, all right? And I'm not going to get lost in the psychobabble here, but imagine being able to take these people from social media who fit your ideal prospective client profile and being able to put them through a process that brings them into your world, right? Gets their contact information, follows up with them, introduces them to you and your business and the superior value that you provide so that they're compelled to reach out to you rather than you having to chase them down like a pesky salesperson, and they see you as the preemptive premium provider in your market. And now they're chasing you. That's what an automated sales funnel does. It's a series of web pages, content, and automated follow-up processes via email, voicemail, and text that bring your clientele to you. And in doing so, utilizing artificial intelligence. Not every buyer is the same. So through your automated sales funnel, you want to use artificial intelligence to customize that buyer's journey that dynamically changes based on what that particular person is doing. I'll give you a super simple example. Let's say you want to follow up with somebody who just came into your world. They gave you their contact information in exchange for, say, a low barrier offer for some free information. And now you want to follow up and book an appointment with them. And you're following up. But here's the thing is, follow-up is only good if they're actually seeing it, right? We all know that average open rate in the email inbox is only about 15%, and that's probably being optimistic. Well, what if you send that email and they never see it? That piece of follow-up is completely worthless. But if you have artificial intelligence built in to that marketing funnel, then it's going to recognize that. It's going to wait 24 hours and say, oh, they didn't open this email. Let's send them the same email with perhaps a different subject line they'll find more interesting and follow up again. And if they don't open that one, let's follow up again. And if they don't open that one, okay, cool. Maybe that topic is not what they're really interested in. Let's send them something else, right? So that's just a super, super simple way that we program artificial intelligence into the automated sales funnel to make sure that nobody slips through the cracks. Can you imagine what that means for your cost per lead? Can you imagine what that means for what it's going to cost you to generate more appointments? Can you imagine what that follow-up process means when those follow-up pieces are actually building goodwill and authority in your market? So by the time they get to the appointment, they already know, like, and trust you. How would that change the entire buyer-seller dynamic for you, right? So you can see that all these things coming together create very predictable streams of new leads, appointments, and revenue for your business at the lowest possible cost, giving you tremendous ability to predictably scale your business in the future, gobble up market share, dominate your market. Thanks for watching the video. I hope you found that useful. And if you did, I think you're really going to love what I have for you next. I have a short video training series I like to call the Client Acquisition Machine. And what that is a step-by-step guide on how to automate your sales process in order to create steady streams of new leads, appointments, and revenue for your business. You can get that absolutely free by clicking the link or the button below or somewhere's in this post and going over there. You could be watching that in the next 30 seconds. Not only that, but I put out a new training video like this one on a weekly basis to keep you abreast of industry changes, how to automate funnels, advertise on social media, all of it. So you can stay one step ahead of the competition and continue to grow your revenue. So once again, to get your hands on all that absolutely free, all you got to do, find the link or the button below, somewhere's in this post, cruise on over, join the mailing list, and you'll have that training in your inbox in about 30 seconds. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.